So there's been a lot of Apex Legends news going around recently, and as a result we have a lot of stuff to actually talk about in today's video. We have information about Season 9 and the type of content that will be in Season 9. We have information about every single legend up until Season 12, which is insane. And we also have information about a very, highly wanted feature that should be here very soon according to Respawn. So although Apex may not be in the best state right now, I mean Season 8 has been a very interesting and kind of roller coaster ride of a season. We still have a good amount of stuff to actually look forward to, and I am here today to give you guys some hope and hopefully get you guys excited for the future of this game once again. So if you guys do happen to enjoy, as always, drop a like on the video right now. A like, as I always say, goes a very long way on YouTube, so don't be shy, hit that like button guys. I'd appreciate it so much. One like equals extra luck in your next Apex pack, trust me. And also we're so close to 50k subs, so if you haven't as yet, hit that sub button. I'd appreciate that very much as well. So first things first, for all of my Titanfall fans out there, and for anybody who really wants to see more Titanfall content in Apex, Respawn directly addressed this in a recent, I would say, podcast. The game director at Respawn as well as the senior writer at Respawn were basically talking about Season 9 and upcoming Titanfall content. Now if for some reason you still don't know, obviously Apex is set in the Titanfall universe, which is why basically every single gun in this game also existed in Titanfall 1 and Titanfall 2. It's because Apex is in the Titanfall universe. Now even though Apex is technically a part of Titanfall, we haven't seen, much in-depth Titanfall content in Apex so far. We have seen Easter eggs here and there, we have seen characters and stuff from Titanfall, but in the general, scheme of things, we haven't seen much Titanfall content in this game, and Respawn plans to change that in Season 9. So after briefly explaining what Titanfall is, the game director at Respawn, Chad Greener, basically hinted at some upcoming content in Season 9, and here's what he said. Next season, Season 9, you're actually going to see a ton of Titanfall content coming back into the game in one way or another. I've told some people before, but if you're a Titanfall fan, hang on for Season 9 because there's going to be some really cool stuff there. So what could this mean? This could potentially mean some brand new Titanfall like weapons or gadgets in the game. It could also mean some lore stuff in Apex because obviously the Apex lore is a big part of the game as well. So he was kind of vague about what type of Titanfall content to expect, but at least we have an expectation now of what's going to be in Season 9, and Titanfall should play a very big part in this new season. Now if I had to guess, I would say that this could potentially be something like maybe a new Titanfall character like Blisk or something in the lore of the game, maybe some voice lines and stuff that hint towards Titanfall, or maybe even a brand new Titanfall weapon as I said, or a Titanfall gadget, who knows. Respawn has actually confirmed that no Titans will be coming in Apex anytime soon, so the possibility of us seeing a huge Titan in Apex is very low, and most likely that will not come in Season 9, but there are still so many other possibilities that we can see in this new season. So what do you guys think Respawn is working on in terms of Titanfall content in Apex? Leave your comments down below because I want to see your thoughts. Now Respawn also gave us some more information in this exact same podcast, and this has to do with the upcoming legends in Apex all the way up to Season 12. So basically the next 4 legends in Apex. Now obviously we always knew that Respawn tends to work on seasons in advance, so like let's say we're in Season 8 now, most likely Respawn is working on Season 11, but actually hearing Respawn say and admit that they have the next 4 legends in this game planned out is actually very interesting, and it kind of give us a lot more information than we think, because there have been many legend leaks, and if let's say in Season 9 we get Valk or even Blisk potentially, we could then easily predict the legends coming in Season 10, Season 11 and also Season 12. If I had to throw out some random legend names, I would say we could potentially expect to see Ash, Seer, Blisk and Valk as the next 4 legends in this game. That's my guess. Obviously, things could always change, and Respawn most likely has a lot of tricks up their sleeves as well. But if we're guessing right now, I would say that at least 2 out of the 4 legends I just mentioned could potentially be next up in line as upcoming legends in Apex. So I mean, we'll see what Respawn has in store for us, but just actually hearing Respawn admit that they have the next 4 legends planned out is really big information, and it will make the discovery of these legends a lot easier in the future because we know Respawn has already planned out what they want to do, and the upcoming legends are already set in stone, which is great.
At this point, we know our Season 9, 10, 11, and 12 legends, I believe. Do we know who 12 is? I think we have a pretty good idea who 12 is.
I mean, I think we just left 12, yeah.
So that's
Y'all are way ahead.
well,
So-
so we always have a handful that are in various phases. There's a bunch in prototype. They don't have models. They don't have personalities. They don't have anything except for the ability set. We know what their design is playing around with, like the passive, the tactical, and the ultimate.
Now, if you guys had to guess, who would you say Respawn is working on right now as an upcoming legend in this game? Is it Valk? Is it Blisk? Is it Ash? Is it somebody completely brand new? Who do you think Respawn is working on as an upcoming legend in this game? Leave your comments down below and leave your thoughts as well. I want to see what you guys think as always. Now, the very last thing I actually want to talk about in today's video isn't the least important thing by any means. It's actually one of the biggest features Respawn is looking to add in Apex since Apex released, and this is private matches. We have been asking Respawn to introduce private matches into this game for years, for months, ever since Apex basically came out, because Apex would be a very fun game, honestly, if you could just jump into a game with some friends, fool around in a private match. And once again, the game director at Respawn, Chad Grainer, had some information about this in the exact same podcast where he talked about the Titanfall content coming in Season 9. So here's what he said about private matches in this game. So what he basically said was that Respawn has been actively trying to make private matches available for everybody who plays Apex, so basically the public, because currently you can only do private matches if Respawn gives you access. So like, streamers and pro players and stuff. That's the only way right now to actually have access to private matches in this game. So here's what Chad Grainer said word for word. We have a separate effort that we're doing to make it go public. I don't have a timeline, but we're trying to make that go as quickly as possible, where we offer the private match feature available to anybody who plays Apex. Again, it's not as simple as just turning that feature on and making it public. There's some work in the back end we have to do to make it to scale to that many people, but we're doing that work. It's hard to give dates, but we're hoping that sometime soon we'll have private matches across all platforms and you can play different games, or you can organize your own events without having to ask us for a code and have an official event happening. So yeah, stay tuned. So private matches are officially on the way in Apex. Hopefully Respawn has this ready by at least season 10, maybe even mid-season 9, who knows. But Apex has been out for 2 years now, and this has been a very wanted feature in this game, a very requested feature by us, by the community, and I think Respawn definitely is on the right track by wanting to make this go public as soon as possible. So we'll see when Respawn finally decides to drop it and when Respawn is actually ready to drop it, because as I said, this would be a very big change, a very positive change for Apex on a whole. So with that said guys, that's all of the major news in today's video. We have lots of Titanfall content coming in Season 9. We have the next 4 legends already planned out by Respawn, and Respawn is also working on making private matches public. Let me know what you guys think about the video. As always, don't forget to leave your comments and your thoughts down below. I read every single comment, and I'll see you guys in some more Apex. Till next time.